Am I seeing this correctly? My god. They did it. They actually fucking did it. Whew, Lord. What do you know? The leaks were real. I don't even know what to say. I'm fucking speechless. They actually did it, man. Like, they actually freaking did it. It's insane. Um, so the movie was originally supposed to come out this month. It got delayed for obvious reasons. Like the first trailer came out like several months ago. It was a fucking disaster. I mean, the movie itself looked okay, looked funny, but the Sonic design was like the big turnoff because it didn't look right at all. It was so fucking weird. It looked a little too humanoid. Like it's just it was so weird. And then leaks after they announced they were gonna redesign it due to like fan feedback, um, leaks started showing up of the new Sonic design, what it was actually going to look like, and a lot of people thought those leaks might be legit, but nobody would have really known until the new trailer came out. Well, new trailer came out today. It's fucking amazing. Okay, it's fucking amazing. I mean, Sonic's still got blue arms, but like I'm cool with that, and he's had blue arms before. I mean, the Sonic Boom design had blue arms, and people got used to that after a while, and were just like, okay, I'm all right with this. It's whatever. And I mean, the eyes are still like separated, but like all in all, they still look like way better, and the eyes are way bigger, and the teeth, there's not so much emphasis on the teeth now, and it just looks a hell of a lot better. Because before it was just like, what have you done? What have you done to my beautiful blue boy? What have you done? What have you done to him? But now, oh my god, they fixed it, and I mean, other than that, the movie it looks like it's gonna be funny, and like, Jim Carrey's great, dude. Like, Jim Carrey as Robotnik, and I mean they actually call him Robotnik in the trailer, so he's gonna be called Robotnik, not even Eggman. So that's fan service to like the old fans. I mean, for me, it could be either or. It could be Robotnik or Eggman. I don't really care either way. I basically grew up with like both eras of Sonic, because like on one hand I grew up on Sonic X, and my first real 3D Sonic game was Sonic Heroes, so I kind of grew up in like that era. But then I also played Sonic Mega Collection with the classic Sonic games, and where it was called Robotnik, so I kind of experienced both at around the same time. So, like, I could take either one, but it's just nice that they went with Robotnik instead of Eggman. Specifically catering to the classic Sonic fans in that regard. And the very first fucking thing you see in the trailer is Green Hill Zone. Just completely recreated, made to look, realistic. Everything's there. It even got the fucking loop-de-loop. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's hitting me in all the feels. Because, yeah, I've been a Sonic fan since I was a fucking fetus, okay? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, not that long, but yeah, I mean, it's like, I've grown up with it, I've been a fan for a long time, I've stuck with the series through thick and thin, I've played a ton of the freaking games. And I mean, you know, like, even if they hadn't changed it, I would have still watched the movie, because, you know, I am, like, really fucking open-minded. Like, really open-minded. Like, I like Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom on the Wii U open-minded. DMC Devil May Cry is one of my favorite DMC games. Open-minded, okay? I'm one of the most open-minded motherfuckers on the planet when it comes to these things. But this looks legitimately good. And like something I am actually gonna enjoy watching. And now that they redesigned the character, I am even more happy about this. Because when they first announced a movie, I was just completely indifferent, even being a Sonic fan, because I'm just like, dude, even the games are hit and miss sometimes. And you expect me to believe they're gonna make a good Sonic movie? Yeah, fucking right. In your dreams. Just like, just the instant it was announced, I'm just like, oh, here we go. Here we go. As if Sonic wasn't enough of a laughing stock, they're gonna fuck it up yet again. And then the very first trailer only confirmed people's suspicions. Just like, just fucking cancel it. Just cancel it. Call the whole thing off. It's not. No, just don't even try. But they proved people wrong. They proved people wrong. Well, I guess I can't say that yet, because just because the trailers make it look good doesn't mean it's gonna be good all the way through. There could just be like good parts, and those are the parts that they showed in the trailer, because that's how they do. The trailers make the movies look really fucking good, and then you go and see them, and they're a fucking dumpster fire. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. I actually have confidence in this movie that it's actually going to be good. Maybe even one of the best video game-based movies. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that really wouldn't be saying much. Even though good video game-based movies do exist. Like, besides Detective Pikachu, they do exist. Yeah, you just gotta look in the right place. I mean, like, Japan, in my opinion, has some of the best video game-based movies. And some of the shit that actually comes out of Japan is really good. I mean, did anybody know there was an Animal Crossing movie? Yeah, me neither. Until I heard about it, and then I watched it, and that was actually good. So, anime, like video game anime, those are usually good. It's the live action movies that are usually a fucking dumpster fire, and even at that, there are some exceptions. I actually thought the Mortal Kombat movie was pretty good. Minus being like super cheesy, but I thought it was good for 90s standards, and it was actually surprisingly accurate to the source material. And then Silent Hill, the first one, I don't care what anybody says, that movie was awesome. Okay, like, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was accurate enough to the source material, and it just felt like Silent Hill, you know. And oh, what was another good one in my opinion? I actually liked the Assassin's Creed movie. As controversial as it is, I liked the Assassin's Creed movie. I thought that, again, it was accurate enough to the source material, and I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. You know, not every video game-based movie is the dumpster fire that they make them out to be. It's just, you know, most of them are, and that's just, like, what people go in expecting. But for this one, I think this is going to be one of the few exceptions. It wouldn't have been if they'd stuck with the original design, but now that they've redesigned it, actually listened to fan feedback, which just, it doesn't happen. At least not with movies. Like, for movies, they almost always stick to the initial thing. No matter how many people are like, oh, this is gonna be fucking trash, they stick to their guns, and what do you know, it's like one of the worst rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes. Big fucking surprise. But, yeah, this one, I don't know. I don't know how critics are gonna feel about this movie, but fans, I feel like fans will enjoy it, for the most part. I know I will. Even if it's not that good, I'll probably still enjoy it. Just because I'm that kind of guy. But yeah, I don't know, it's just... It's really funny. Jim Carrey's probably gonna be great. Sonic actually looks good now. And I'm excited to see where this goes. I don't really watch very many movies in the theaters anymore, but I might take a chance with this one, honestly. Like, like I really just want to see this movie, like, as soon as possible, because I want to... I know I'm, like, basically fanboying right now, but, like, you don't know how important this is to me, okay? It's like... I know we had that OVA movie, the anime movie, yeah, that was pretty good. But this is like the first live-action Sonic movie, and for them to actually get this right, for them to actually get this one right, is like just so important, especially given just how downhill the Sonic series has gone. Now, I've liked quite a few of them, even some of the quote-unquote bad ones, but I can definitely see where people are coming from with a lot of them. And I don't know. For me, it was just a lot of, like, wasted potential. Just like, you know, I always felt like, you know, all the ingredients for a good game were there, but they were always just undercooked. And I just felt like maybe a little more time in the oven and they would have been, you know, much better, but... Anyway, I'm going off on a fucking tangent now. I'm gonna end the video here. It's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to express my joy for this redesign and how they actually listened to fan feedback and, you know, improved, which is really how you should handle criticism. Like, if it's, if it's, like, constructive criticism, like, people are just being like, dude, this ain't good enough, can you fucking, like, make some changes, and then they actually do that. Like how, you know, Koji Igarashi did with Bloodstained when people were given that game backlash. Instead of, you know, saying, fuck you, I'm doing it how I'm gonna do it, is like, alright, I'll prove them wrong. I'll make changes, changes are gonna happen, and I'll prove you wrong. That's the mindset you should go into. Just take criticism as like a chance to improve and just, you know, do better. Take the criticism like a man, do better. There you go, problem solved. Anyway, yeah. Ending the video here now. Promise.